Today I'm trying a recipe for Thanksgiving Cranberry Cobbler from Happy Holidays from Duncan Hines. If you'd like to make this recipe for yourself, it's written in the description below this video. And if you'd like to go straight to the cooking portion of this video, you can skip ahead to this timestamp. Now this is just a little tiny skinny sort of magazine booklet. It's very lightweight. It was published in 1980 by Procter & Gamble, and there's a little subtitle that says, "A special collection of holiday recipe ideas." When I first picked this up, I thought it was exclusively for Christmas, but as I took a look through, I found that it also contained recipes for Thanksgiving, New Year's, winter holidays, basically, even if it does look a little bit Christmassy with like the red background. And of course, it features a holiday fruitcake on the front, which is a very Christmas thing, at least in the United States. There are no page numbers in this book, so it made taking notes a little bit difficult. One of my favorite illustrations in this entire book is this one, because look how cute these are. These are cherry Christmas wreaths. It's like a yellow cake mix, and you bake it in a tube pan. You slice it horizontally and you get two wreaths. You decorate it with a cheesecake filling, cherry pie filling. It just looks super festive, and you've got two desserts to take to two different occasions by the end of this recipe. I love it. If you're that busy during the holidays, why not? Why not do like a 2-for-1 deal? This one is also very cute. It is a pineapple Christmas tree. And I love pineapple. Basically, it's a pineapple upside down cake where the pineapple itself is arranged in a Christmas tree shape. Now this one is a Della Robbia cake. I don't know what that is. This particular version of it, if it's at all accurate, starts with an angel food cake mix. And then you've got peaches and strawberries. There's some kind of glaze on top. Doesn't give really any explanation. Does anybody know anything about this particular cake? If you do, please leave me a comment. I'm very curious. The good old dump cake. This is cake mix, crushed pineapple, cherry pie filling, butter, that kind of thing. It still looks delicious even if it is called a dump cake. Inside the cover it says, "Here's a delicious assortment of dessert and snack ideas for a very happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's." The recipes are a small sampling from the Duncan Hines Bake Shop in a Book loose leaf cookbook, which features 20 great tasting recipes for each month of the year. That is a lot of recipes. Don't miss the special offer on the back cover. Let's look at the back cover. Well, I found it, the special offer from America's Favorite Baking Mixes. So I would love to find one of these because you know how much I love a binder style cookbook. Let's see, sometimes these types of cookbooks were sent in installments. So you would get the binder and you'd get like the first set of cards, and then the next month you get another set of cards. So this one was $6.95 when you bought 3 boxes of Duncan Hines cake mix. The offer was only good until December 31st, 1981. So unfortunately I missed out on that one. So when it expired, I was only 7 months old and I wasn't collecting cookbooks just yet. So this one, it seems like you get the whole thing all at once. You just need to send them the net weight statement. You couldn't just take a picture of your receipt like you could nowadays to prove that you bought these cake mixes. You actually had to send them the net weight statement cut from each box. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. We are so used to getting things like in an instant that 6 to 8 weeks, like that is how long I wait for something like furniture. If I'm ordering a cookbook, I'm probably gonna get it within the next couple of days unless I'm pre-ordering something special that's coming out like months away. It's a different time now. It's definitely a different time now. This orange date nut ring, I feel like this one would be really, really delicious for breakfast. We got an orange cake mix. You know how I love my orange cake mix. Chopped dates, water, eggs, walnuts, kind of like a tea cake kind of thing. Sounds great. If this is just a sampling of the rest of the recipes in that book, these are all pretty good, I would say, or they sound good. But the one that I am trying today, Thanksgiving Cranberry Cobbler. I have seen other recipes like this where you take some pie filling and then you make like the cobbler topping out of cake mix. So it seems like this one is going to be like a very quick dessert. These are all like pretty shelf-stable items for the most part. You've got some cinnamon, some nutmeg. It looks like the only perishable refrigerator item is going to be the butter. So this is a good one to sort of throw together quickly. You know, you need a quick dessert, you got invited to something, you need to bring a dish. This would be a good one to take along, I think. Preheat oven to 350 on it. Next, I'm supposed to combine 1 can of peach pie filling with 1 can of whole berry cranberry sauce. It says 21 ounces on the pie filling and 16 ounces on the cranberry sauce, which the cans are 14 ounces now, or at least the ones that I could find. So, you know, different times. I'm not gonna buy another can of cranberry sauce to make up for the extra 2 ounces. We're just gonna go with it this way. Also, I need to open it from that end. Does anyone know why we have to open cranberry sauce cans from the bottom? Because I've noticed that with both whole berry and jellied cranberry sauce, and I don't know the answer. So if you do, please let me know. This is whole berry, yes? Yes. It looks awfully gelatinous to me. It says whole berry, but it's like, it's pretty jelly in there. Oh, there's berries, I see them. I'm just breaking that up a little bit. And now onto the peach pie filling. And I love both peach and cranberry, and I actually do think that they would make a good team of flavors together. Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving dessert that is not pumpkin pie? Because I'd also love to hear about that. Love hearing new ideas. I don't hate how that looks together, actually. I think it's looking kind of nice. I think this one is going to be fast. Other than the bake time, if you've got these items in your pantry, this is gonna come together in no time at all. So that takes care of the fruit. And now we're moving on to the topping. Combined dry cake mix. So I have one yellow cake mix, and this is a Duncan Hines cookbook. I managed to find a Duncan Hines yellow cake mix. This says Duncan Hines Deluxe 2 yellow cake mix. I don't know what that is, so I just went with whatever this is. Butter golden. Alrighty. Oh, I should have gone with a bigger bowl. Combined cake mix, cinnamon. So I've got half a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And all of that goes in with the cake mix. I'm supposed to cut the butter into this. Whoops. I thought I was supposed to put the butter on top. Oh no. Yeah, I definitely need to transfer this to a bigger mixing bowl. I don't know what I was thinking. Me and my cute mixing bowls. All right. I am admitting defeat. There we go. That's better. That gives me some more space. So next I am cutting in 1 cup, 2 sticks of butter. Now for my friends who live on the eastern side of the United States, mostly, I think, these might not look like full sticks of butter. They are indeed full sticks of butter, but if you go to Trader Joe's, at least in my area, you get the, I don't know what you would call this. I'm gonna call this California style butter because this is the butter that I would get in California. So just to show you what I'm more used to here in Ohio, it's this compared to this. There are tons of videos actually out there about why this is. It has something to do with like the butter molds and I don't know, but I just didn't want to confuse anybody and make them think I was using like half sticks of butter. Got all my butter in with the cake mix and the spices. We're gonna start out with a fork. My pastry cutter may be coming out for this. That fork is not cutting it. Do I own a pastry cutter? I used to. Found it. That's better, I admit it. Just says to cut in the butter, and I'm assuming they just mean like make crumbs. The guidance there that I would give is cut your butter into your dry ingredients until you've got like little pea-sized bits of butter. And if that's wrong, then, you know, it's not wrong. It can't be wrong because they don't say what to do, so I think you can do whatever you want. Okay, I think I'm there, but let's run our fingers through it and make sure. I say us, it's just me. I'm the only one here. Yeah, that looks about right, I think. Got the crumbly topping stuff. And now I just need to sprinkle that evenly over the fruit. This recipe also includes nuts, but I see that as an optional ingredient and I left them out. I didn't really want them in this. This is so much topping, you guys. Part of me wants to like save a little of this topping for something else. I also hope this Corelware dish is big enough. I really wanted to use it and it's not quite like a 9x13. I don't think it's gonna overflow, but maybe I'll put it on a sheet pan just in case. The last thing I need to do so soon before Thanksgiving is have burnt cobbler on the bottom of my oven. Let's make sure that's even. There we are. Into the oven this goes for 45 to 50 minutes. Here we have our finished product, and boy did this smell amazing while it was baking. When it came out of the oven though, it was bubbly. It was very hot and very bubbly, so I let this cool for a good 30 minutes. If you are going to make this, I would make it slightly ahead of time, I think. I can't wait to try this. I'm so excited. I love the thought of like peach and cranberry together, so I think this is gonna be good. Ooh, cuts nicely. I mean, scoops nicely. Alrighty. Alrighty, this is looking pretty yummy. You can serve this with vanilla ice cream. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna go in like this and see how it is. It's really good, you guys. I really like this. Expanding a little bit on the flavors, just a little bit of tartness from that cranberry, and then the peach kind of swoops in and sweetens it up, so it's really nicely balanced. And like I said, I know that you can make this with any kind of pie filling that you want. I really love this peach and cranberry combo. I think it could be really good with like a cranberry and cherry, cranberry and apple, pretty much anything that you want. I'm gonna have to give some of this away because I will eat all of it if I don't. Yeah, I'm really, we gotta finish the video. If you happen to love vintage desserts like I do, I have an entire playlist and I will link it in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it gave you some good ideas for your holiday table. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post videos about food, vintage cookbooks, and retro recipes every week. Thanks again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.